What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shin Ryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel video. We're here for the analysis of Balrog's kit, and as we know, he's quite an interesting character, despite the lack of the debuffs and all that stuff. He does have a bit of an interesting mechanism that we're going to have to see if he actually translates properly in an actual gameplay scenario, and hopefully he's actually worth the old hype that, you know, had been behind his anticipated release. But first of all, we can see here that he's a power character, and however, okay, no, he's actually not a power character. He is yeah, he's a power character, but he's in the balanced class. So there's a bit of a concern with that, and the reason why I'm saying that is because my balanced class right now is not one that is kind of like malnourished. Is one of the lower ends with my balance and my support. So we may not see as much potential as we are hoping to get because it means he's short on some certain, stats, like for example, the HP loss that gets to a life steal rate of 10.5, and other stuff, some minor other things there, and of course the attack boost and bonus that you do get from getting an increase in that. So we have to bear that in mind. That being said, we're hoping to see how this all translates in the actual gameplay world, and hopefully he does turn out to be great. So we're going to look at the caliber of the opponents to let us know what the expectation is in regards to what to see here. We do have Jen here, so that's actually neat. And we have Witchery here, which is not bad. We have Sagat, that's actually amazing. We have Evil Ryu. Okay, this guy's really trying to say something then. And we have Jury. And we have Flame Can, or is it Fire Can? Flame Can. That's what happens when you don't own a lineage card. But I'm actually quite impressed with the caliber of the opponents that we are going to face here. This already gives you a good idea that this is definitely not a character to mess with, and he's ready to take a lot of damage. And these are a lot of damage dealing cards that he is going up against. So we're going to start with Jen first. We're going to see how this actually works. I'm just going to try and pair him up with some decent characters that I think I'm fond of, and hopefully he does pan out to be great. So we're going to go right into this, and we're going to start the battle. The first thing we just want to establish which move really works. So we're going to go right ahead and start with the C1 and the C2, his super combo, and C2. And see how that actually translates. So we can see that he's doing a lot of damage. I think we took out somebody, I'm not sure. But as you can see here, we lost him already, unfortunately. That kind of like ends the essence of the test, right? Because we're not trying to win in spite of him, we're trying to win because of him, right? So let's go right ahead and let's try this again. This third person that I added, okay, here, that's a gal. You know what? Let's add some speed to this. Let's just go Zangief, okay? Zangief, okay, he takes the front slot, which is cool. So we have Makoto in front. We're gonna try and do some attack there. Gonna He is doing some pretty neat damage, but as you can see, he's got super armor out already. However, his life retention, matters more when he's not dead, right? So we obviously have lost him, but we were able to do a lot of damage while he was alive. I want to just have the one person left, so that actually is pretty nice. And like I said, do not forget the fact that my balanced characters are not some of the higher teams that I have there. So, man, Alexa pisses me off sometimes. It's just very weird. Alright, so we're going to go right ahead and we're going to try our second attempt here. Obviously, we put a tank. The tank's going to be ahead of him. But that protection might not necessarily be bad because, he might not let the tank die when it's doing the damage share, which I'm also interested in looking at as well. So going to put Ivory to add some more damage to it, and then we're just going to add Elena for some added health increase. Now that's one portion that I didn't even actually pay attention to as well. That As long as you continue to heal your Balrog, he would retain the damage reduction that he's gotten from the initial whatever. So that actually is pretty cool. Meaning, adding him with a damage dealer might actually be really nice. I really wanted to go with Balrog's C2, but I got distracted for a second there. So as you can see, each time he's punching, the second time around, the punch is really, really nasty. But it didn't really get rid of, you can see now he's okay, he's getting a lot buffer. Let's check out his shield, for example. I'm actually curious to see what his shield looks like. Okay. Okay, there's the shield there. You can see the team is quite tanky. So let's go with Balrog again because his punch is really amazing. Gonna add some. So he's not bad at all. Like I said, he actually is showing me a lot of nice potentials here. I really wish I had had more for his fighting spirit. I mean, for his add more fit gems, distributed towards the balanced characters, because Sagat is also somebody in that class as well. So the balanced character are actually a good class as well. To have there are quite a lot of nice characters there, so that will be a class I'll probably focus next on after I get to 45 with my assassin. Okay, so we're gonna go right ahead and just add like the usual suspect here. People that most people are going to find themselves picking up regardless, and let's add a tank there as well for that extra protection. Okay, let's go Balrog again. I do like to see one. Let's go with some punch-in combination and let Chun-Li finish things up. So he didn't protect DJ there, and we just lost to Balrog to Sagat, and that sort of ends that. But no worries at all. Let's once again put Charlie up front rather than at the back. And who was the other person that I had in the squad? This would be Zangief there as well. We may lose some added speed at the beginning, but hopefully we can survive this. Unfortunately DJ is quite useless, so let's go. I'm trying to see how does that protection work. We're gonna have to, because he hasn't protected anybody from fatal damage so far. Although, oh, actually, that's a mistake. He doesn't protect other people. He protects himself from fatal damage. It was in damage sharing mode. But you know what? We just realized that we're gonna need B Zangief for that added speed in the lineup there. And we're going to try a different route. We're not going to use a tank. We're going to just go with him doing the protection right away. So, let's go. The other thing I'm actually inclined to try out is if this doesn't work, then I might want to go with his shield. Okay, I think I might want to use shield now if he survives. Because do not forget that it does provide protection by using a C1, which is actually equally important from a defensive standpoint. We have lost character already, unfortunately, but we'll see if we can still win the war or the battle. Come on with the one. Okay, Saga's not going to be able to do C3, so that's a good advantage for us there. I think I missed the combination. I forgot that our guy has no C3. So let's finish this off. Here we go. Pick up a reward. And it's time for us to face the beast, Evil Ryu. Okay, so let's go right ahead with speed once again. Get Gal in there. You know what? I'm gonna get Dawson in there and then get that health. That way he can get that damage reduction, but he get the healing as well. Even though he's losing his health and get damage reduction, we recover his health for him. And I think that's how you get capped at, the whole 900 stuff. So that makes more sense now. Put him health in. Oops. We lost him. Lost him, folks. I'm gonna go right ahead and try again. Same lineup. You know what? Let's put Chun in there instead. Actually, I should just douse him, But let's just go. Let's see how it goes. There we go. Much effective. Oh no. That dragon smash is insane. Some health. Get some more punches. Now finish this up. Oh no, what did Reaver just go to do there? So he's just him that's left. We just have to survive and then we can get him without punch. Yeah. Balrog is looking pretty nice, and don't forget, I'll keep on mentioning this again. He is actually on the World Comes. My balanced fighters are not maxed out, or at least not necessarily maxed out, but not high enough. So, okay, let's do another healer again. We need to have that healer effect there. Let's put E under, put douse him and then put her. So, one thing I've noticed is for you to max Balrog's potential, you need a healer in the squad because you want to make sure you can approach that 900% cap. And the only way you can do that is by healing him as you go through the damage reduction. So that's what's going to help him achieve that. Now we have a tank versus him. Balrog really likes to push forward. We're going to go again. Heal, heal, heal. Some more punches. And then some Thousand Flame. You can see he's very durable. And it's starts at a reasonable health bracket as well. So, health, heal. Some major punches. But you know what? For the way it is described, the C2, I don't see as much power, but then again, let's not forget, we are under cap at the Fate Gems level, so that's fine, all fair. But we're about to finish this. We didn't have much problem going through the stages just by the caliber of the opposition. We're going to use let's put Gal. Let's put him. Just for the fun of it, put him. Right. We're going to use Summer Yang as our healer. But this time he's one in front. But we've got fast guys, so we should be able to keep up. Let's go. Put that in there. Get some more punches in there. A flash kick to wrap things up. Sweet. Okay, he's taking all that heat. Okay. We need to go real quick. We need to go quick. Man, that first punch seems to pack more power than the second one. I'm looking at the second one here. Oops. Boy. You know what? Balrog is actually really, really good. And I can see his full potential when you pair him up with the rest of the 4 kings. The only thing is, like I said before, if you want to max out Balrog's ability, you do need a healer because obviously he's getting damage reduction to replace his lost health, but you can then replenish that lost health by healing the character. Of course, if you have an EX move that heals, you can do it one time or two times, depending on how long the battle lasts and how which move you use first out of the EX moves that you have lined up. But all in all, it was a breeze, as you can see here. So yeah, so it looks like I actually clicked on the stop button in error and then realized I stopped recording while I was still talking. But what I was going to say is what I'm about to take away from this analysis, you know, despite the fact that we're crippled by the underdevelopment of our balanced characters in the fighting heart, he was able to shine. Okay, first thing that we have to establish here, which is very important, is the fact that for you to maximize this character, you need to have a healer in your lineup in one way or the other. Okay, and what do I mean? You have a cap on his attack, which was what I was trying to decipher in the very beginning when I was like, if we're saying that he's capped at 900 of attack, how can we achieve that when he's only dishing out 600? Excuse me, 602, because he's obviously going to keep on getting the HP replenished. Replaced by damage reduction until he's almost out of HP, which is obviously around 100%. But the thing is, obviously, when you heal the character, that means you have more HP to take out of again and more damage reduction to add, which eventually gets capped at 900%. So that kind of makes more sense now going forward. So you do need to have a healer. Obviously, we're going to have some of you like myself who is hoping to just have, the four grandmaster, the four kings as an exclusive lineup, meaning there is no slot for a healer. The best solution in that regard would be to either add a healer as an assist for him, because he's going to be one of the characters that would need your assist, um, or more importantly, if you have witch jury already on SS, you can add her so that she grants him health still, and he can go right ahead and start stealing health. And of course, if you work on your fighting spirit, I believe balanced fighters do have. That's a fighting spirit? No, I'm going to say your fighting heart. I believe balanced fighters, part of the stuff that you get is life steal once you upgrade. So as you can see here, the blood blades shows um, that you get life steal, and of course, the more you increase the character, the more rapid it is, and the rates as well as they all last for 6 seconds. Unfortunately, I think it's just about the rate and how much. Yeah, just the rate is what increases, so up to a maximum of 50% or life steal rate. So you will have some form of life steal rate as long as you have activated level 1 of these blood blades. So my takeaway in the end is this, all right? Should you pull for the character? And my analysis will remain the same with regards to this so-called anniversary approaching, all right? Chances are that despite the fact that we do have a long time to actually get this before it expires, because we have like about 14 days, and of course roughly a little over 13 days now. Well, still close to 14 days, because there's only 90 hours still left in the day. But then when your day starts, depending on whatever region you are, you maybe have lost close to half of those numbers of days, or be busy to do other stuff. But the bottom line is that you still have a lot of time for us to decide if this is going to be enough or long enough for us to know if other characters coming. But I think the devs have been very strategic in the fact that they're going to mask what the plan is for the anniversary. And you don't want to get in a situation where, for example, you don't pull the character despite the fact that you want the character, and then when anniversary comes, there is no 50% for you to console yourself with. So obviously we have the portion of 50% being important. We also have the portion of those who are looking for Yakuza Ken being more important than Balrog. For me, I think I will prioritize the availability of Balrog for myself over collab characters like Yakuza Ken, for example, And if there are collab characters, I don't know if there's any collab character that has been available right from the start in definition, right? Because Yakuza Ken is definitely a character, it's not just a character on its own. I don't think it's because it's from the Yakuza universe, right? But if you look at it, this only this I don't even have any. Where's none of the collab characters I even hold on here. Actually, this is odd. Where's our collab character? Where's Go? Okay, Goma Galakan is probably higher up. Hold on. Let's just go to Inferno straight up because I need to make sure that I can find him. I really can't find Goma Galakan. This is odd. This is really odd because we know collab characters are okay. You know what? You're not going to get him in what I call it, divination. So, man, so I just scratch that. Yeah, I just remember collab characters. You have to have gotten them during the period that they're available. Otherwise, they're gone for good. You only have chaotic starlight to sort of boost that. So, if Yakuza Ken is a collab character as expected, I don't think we're going to see him in divination straight away. So that means will he be getting 50% off? I don't know. The other alternative is if he does come out and it becomes an actual event, the next event, right after, you know, the next event or the event for the anniversary, right? Which I doubt as well. And they decide that the 50% comes out from special summons. Well, guess what? Your divination tickets are not going to work in special summons, and as well as your gems. Okay, gems and divination are only going to work in the in divination, obviously, when it comes to pulling from divination pool here. So far, in all honesty, all things point to using your 50% chances, because guess what? The positive is with 50% you have twice the rate of getting all these goodies here, especially this one here, and you probably have a higher chance of getting it if you've never gotten it before, because as you know we know there's a bit of a minor PD in all this whatever, and some people have already gotten this, so there's a strong chance that while you're pulling you get this extra 30 grand again. The only thing is how far do you want to push your Balrog. But I believe he's an amazing character. I believe you would enjoy him in your lineup. The mechanic of being able to survive and power himself up is something that would probably be really amazing. I wish I was able to see the true translation because of obviously the limitations to the Fate Gems dedicated to the balanced fighters. But otherwise, I think it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, and I think if for those who actually end up going to do the 50% discount, I don't think you regret going for him. I think it's actually worth it, and I think it's worth completely that lineup there. And in my opinion, is better than Vega anyway. So, right, Vega obviously is a boss-based character, but he's better than Vega in other aspect of the game. And of course, there are many other characters that sort of have replaced and made the likes of Vega not really go-tos for boss fights anymore. That's it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the character, or let me know what your observations are. Go through, the kits, look at it, and, whatever you take it from what I've said, other things as well. I don't know what just happened. The game just kind of like just timed out. Yeah, the game sort of timed out. I don't know what happened, but bottom line of everything is I believe he's worth going for in divination. I do know that there's also a strong chance that somebody amazing might just come and be available, but I don't know if they're going to do back to back 50%. Uh, a few of the creators out there seem to be, you know, to believe or not believe, were actually informed that the 50% was actually meant for Yakuza Ken. So did they back out of the 50% and switch to Balrog, or are they still going to fulfill that so that way they can keep the integrity? In the end, I think it's just going to boil down to the fact that are you super excited about Yakuza Ken that you want to not get this. But like I said before, I'm really curious that is he a collab character, and if he is a collab character, they don't typically appear in divination. So that's a thought there for you guys to decide on. Meaning maybe it might be acquired somewhere else, or it could actually just be a legendary character that 50% off as well, which means just to tell the truth. But it just ends up being a legendary character. Let me know you guys talk. Let me know what your thoughts are. Comment down below. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe to the channel well if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in today. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.